Yo, welcome to my new office space. So I ended up getting an office space here in SF because one, I'm currently living with my in-laws, so there's not much room to do any type of work or be creative, to create content and work on my training program. So ended up getting this little office space to just do some work. Our house is currently being renovated. It's our new home, so we just recently bought, which is pretty cool. So that's being renovated. So now I'm in this office space in SF, which is really cool. It's something that I'm pretty excited about. I've never done any type of work in SF before, so just being in SF, being in downtown, it really feels motivating. So yeah, pretty cool. So another cool thing about having this office space is, yes, it could be very creative and create content and things like that, but it definitely gives me the vibes and it reminds me of the time when I did have my gym. And how my gym was set up was I had a complete gym downstairs. When you walk upstairs, there was a complete office space, like where we can create content, be creative, and come up with ideas, things like that. So it definitely reminds me of those vibes. Now it just feels like the start of something new, something exciting. And in this video, I'm going to share all my ideas and plans with you. So a big reason why I did get rid of my gym was because I wanted to do more things like this. I wanted to go all in on YouTube, wanted to go all in on podcasts, create content, social media, things like that. And I didn't want any distractions whatsoever. I wanted to just do this. And I wanted to get my message and my beliefs out there. Getting rid of the gym, hardest thing I've ever had to do in my entire life. There was just so much emotion, so much hard work, so many years put into that gym. The community was there, people knew about that gym. It was hard, and just even thinking about it gets me lightweight emotional. But I did have this vision, I did have this goal that I have in my mind that I just want to really achieve. And I felt like it was time to really go out and go after it and do my thing. So since I have an office space now, I needed to get Tupperwares, and I must say this is a must. Porter Tupperware, I love it. It's a decent, it's the perfect size, not a decent size, it's the perfect size, and the color is cool, just everything about it's durable. I could throw it across the room and it'd be totally fine. Porter Tupperware, Porter Bowl, this is the one to go with. Let's get out of here. Every time I do this, I feel like I'm traveling outside of the country or something. So personally, I used to hate San Francisco. I hated going here. I did not like having to deal with parking. I felt like it was just too crowded, and I just did not like going here. So I used to live across the bridge in the East Bay. That's where I grew up, and then I moved in. Once I got married, ended up moving on this side because Danelle, my wife, is from here. And I'm gonna tell you straight up, SF is pretty damn cool. I gotta tell you, ever since I moved out here, man, there's just so much to do out here. The culture is cool. There's just little pockets here and there that is just amazing. And I must say, if you do not like the city, if you don't like SF, it's because you haven't truly experienced it. Straight up. Talking about bad parking in SF, I ended up getting a monthly parking membership. And I must say, I feel like a real downtown SF worker. I wonder how long this is gonna last, because every person that I've met that I've hung out with that I know that works at downtown does not like working in downtown. But so far, I'm loving it. I don't see the issue.
Hey, what's cold? Why the AC so cold? I thought you were parked a lot further. Hi.
How's work?
Good. I have this cupcake. It's really good.
All right, we're gonna hit some barbell rows for our first back movement. Here I'm hinging as far to the ground as possible without the weights touching the ground. So I'm going to pull it towards my upper back in between my lats, where I'm the strongest. So I'm also trying to limit the amount of movement and bounce that I'm having. All right, we got some hammer low rows up next. And I got the same leg forward as my pulling arm. This is gonna help me stay stabilized and brace and all that good stuff. This is gonna help me pull as much weight as possible. The arm path is actually going towards my shoulder blades, so upper back. Definitely try to get 10 to 12 reps in. This is my top set, so trying to go all out on this one. Next up, we got single arm lat pull downs. This is one of my favorite exercises, to be honest. I actually got this from Nick Gloff, and now I'm actually working with him, so it's pretty cool to be able to get the right cues and have him correct me on it. So the idea of it is the line of pull. It's going to be going towards my lat, and I'm able to brace and stabilize using the pad, so I'm able to have more output. So this is a very cool movement. Give it a try and let me know how it goes. We got some single arm lat pullovers. This is a difficult one for most people. I'm also guilty of that. But now that I have a coach, he can kind of give me the right cues and guide me through it. So here, I have the same leg forward and I'm hinging slightly. And what I'm doing is I'm trying to keep my upper arm as close to my body as possible, and I'm dragging my arm through the floor. So that's the cue that he gave me, which I found very helpful, which was really, really good.
Can you feed no cheese, please?
Sure can.
Help, help, help.
Can you open it?
No. Can you open it?
Cheese good? You think she likes it?
Yes. Cheese.
Do you love it?
Oh
You like
my
it?
God, I'm fasting eyes.
Alright, got my coffee. We're back in the office. Let's go over what my goals are. So one, my training program. That is what I am passionate about. That is what I love. I love helping people. I've been working with people for the past 10, 11 years. I've worked with people in person at my gym. I've worked with people one-on-one, group training. Behind all that, I was working with people online on a global scale. So I've helped tons of people. I've seen a lot. I've seen every single situation. And what I'm trying to do is I'm really trying to refine my training program where it could help people now, but also help people long term, right? I want to help people sustain their results. So I want to give people the tools, the knowledge, and the skills to be able to not only see results now, but long term. So that way they could feel confident and feel good forever rather than temporarily having results, right? Because at the end of the day, everybody can get short-term results, right? You've seen people get 30 days, 8-week, 12-week results, but what happens after that, right? It's because they didn't really gain the skills and the knowledge and the tools to be able to keep all that fat off. So my goal is to help you understand how to keep your results long-term. A lot of things need to go through that, helping you understand what your values are, what you actually care about. That actually matters, because a lot of times people get sucked into what they think looks cool and what looks good, but they end up not valuing that and caring about those things. So people usually adopt other people's values, and when they do that, they're unhappy, they're inconsistent, they don't really care about completing their tasks that they need to. So understanding what you actually value and care about is important when you're reaching your fitness goals. When you understand what you value and care about, you always win, because you always do the things that inspire you and help you move forward. So that's what my training program is about. It's a lot of behavioral habit, understanding, educating what you need to learn and know moving forward. That's one. Two, we got the podcast coming out. So here, that's why I got this office space mainly, was to be able to create a place where I could be creative and create content and do a podcast like this. I want to be able to help you, give more knowledge and tools and skills so that way you can reach your result. And thirdly, we have a clothing line coming out. All right, so I partnered up with somebody that I totally respect and that will help me move my mission, my goals forward. So we have that coming out, and I'm very, very excited about that, because I really do love and enjoy fashion and clothes, and I love feeling good when I work out in the gym, right? That's what we want to do. Not only do we want to be ripped and buff, right? We want to feel good in the clothes that we're wearing while we're working out. So we have that coming out probably during summertime. So there's a lot coming. All right, so what I plan on doing is taking you along with me, so that way you can really see the process, understand what I really care about, what you really care about. So that is that. I am excited to take you along this whole journey. I got the right team, got the right squad. We got everybody helping out to move this thing forward. MVM Club, here we come.